Hello everyone. Today our topic shall be elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point. So the formula we are going to use today comprises of three formulas basically. Those are delta TB is equal to KB into M, where delta TB is elevation in boiling point, M is the molality, KB is a constant. And then the next formula, I'll just make it out here. And then the next formula we have is MB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB WA into delta TB. So this is the next formula we have. And I hope you know what is MB. MB is the molar mass of the solute. WA is the weight of the solvent. WB is the weight of the solute. KB is constant molar elevation constant. And delta TB is elevation in boiling point. So also we have delta TB is equal to TB minus TB naught. So basically we have three formulas which we need to keep in mind while solving the problems. So the first one is delta TB is equal to KB into M. MB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB divided by WA into delta TB. So in order to find this delta TB, we may also use delta TB is equal to TB minus TB naught, where TB is boiling point of the solution and TB naught is boiling point of the pure solvent. So let me just write it down. TB boiling point, I'll just write BP of, so TB is boiling point of solution and TB naught, and your TB naught is and your TB naught is boiling point of pure solvent. TB is boiling point of solution and TB naught is boiling point of pure solvent. So if you know each and every term, it will be easier for us to solve the problem as well. So these are the three formulas. Keeping these three formulas in mind, so here is our first problem: molar elevation constant for benzene. So what did we say? KB, right? KB is our constant. So molar constant. So molar elevation constant for benzene is 2.52. So just let me write the given. We have KB is equal to 2.52. 2.52 K per M. That is our KB. Second, we have a solution of some organic substance in benzene boils at 0.126 degrees Celsius higher than benzene. So out here degrees Celsius is the boiling point. So we should know whether it is delta TB, TB or TB naught. So TB is boiling point of pure substance or pure solvent. TB naught is boiling point of solution and delta TB is elevation in boiling point. So what does elevation means? it is going higher. So elevation means higher. So out here, a solution of some organic substance in benzene boils at 0.126 degrees Celsius higher. So we need to know, we need to look this term higher. So whenever it says higher, you should know that it will be delta TB, because delta TB is elevation in boiling point. Elevations mean higher. So we can write delta TB is equal to 0.126 degrees Celsius. 0.126 degrees Celsius. What is the molality of the solution? So the question is asking you, what is the molality of the solution? We have M is equal to question mark. So from the given itself, we can figure it out which formula to use. So for this, we have only one formula, which is delta TB is equal to KB into M. 6 equals to 2.52 into M. So M is equal to 0.126 divided by 2.52. So if you remove the so I'll just remove the points. 126 into 00 and then 252 into 123. So after the point we have 1 2 3 3 digits, so I'll put 3 zeros below. After the point we have 2 digits, so I'll put 2 zeros above. So I can cancel 2 zeros out here. I can cancel with this 2, and we shall have 0.05 molar. Okay, now I need to write this one also. So we shall have 0. So I hope you understand this problem. It is quite simple. You just need to use a small formula. Delta TB is equal to KB into M. So you will use this formula in order to find M, or sometime delta TB or KB, depending on the given. So now we shall try our next problem. So now we shall try our next problem. Out here there is the question: 18 gram of glucose C6H12O6 is dissolved in 1 kg of water in a saucepan. At what temperature will the water boil? Kb for water is 0.52 and boiling point of water is 373.15. So you can look the question out here. So first of all, again we shall try to take out the given. So we shall write down the given. So previously in Rolle's law, in vapor pressure also, I have said that whenever 2 gram is given, always remember the first gram will be WB and the second gram will be WA. But out here we have 18 gram and out here we have 1 kg. So this kg, first of all, we need to convert it into gram. So if we convert this kg into gram, we shall have 1 gram out here and the next gram out here. So whenever we have 2 gram, the first gram will be WB, the second gram will be WA, because we dissolve a solute in a solvent. So a solute is WB, solvent is WA. That is weight of solvent and solute. So out here this becomes our WB. So I'll write WB is equal to 18 gram WA, which is 1 kg. I shall convert this 1 kg to gram. So we shall have 1000 gram. So we have WA and WB. So now again, so we'll read down the question again. At what temperature will the water boil? So Always remember, water is a solvent, and Kb for water is 0.512. So again, let me just write Kb. We have 0.512. 0.512. And boiling point of water, as I've said earlier, water is a solvent, and boiling point of water will 373.15. 373.15. So 18 gram of glucose is dissolved in 1 kg of water in a saucepan. At what temperature will the water boil? So after we dissolve 18 gram of glucose in 1 kg of water, the question is asking you that particular water solution will boil at what temperature? So 18 gram of glucose dissolved in 1 kg of water in a saucepan, and that particular water, at what temperature will that water boil? So it means that the question is asking you to find boiling point of solution. So I'll just put TB is equal to question mark. So what else do we still need? We need MB. MB, which is molar mass of solute. So out here, what is the solute? A solute is glucose, right? C6H12O6. So I'll just write the molecular formula C6H12O6. So if we calculate this one, we shall have So we shall have 180. So these are our given. We have WB, we have WA, we have KB, we have TB naught, we have MB. We are supposed to find TB. So in order to find TB, first of all we need to calculate delta TB. So we have a formula out here. MB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB WA into delta TB. So this is our formula. So since first we need to find delta TB, I'll rewrite the formula. We shall have delta TB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB WA into MB. So after rewriting the formula, this is what we get. So now we'll put all the values. 1000 into KB is 0.512 into WB is 18, WA is 1000 into MB is 180. So first I can cancel these values. So I will remove the So now we shall have 512 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. So our values will be 0.0512. So that will be our delta TB. So our delta TB will be 0.0512. So now we shall find TB. So the formula we have is delta TB is equal to TB minus TB naught. This is the formula we have. So TB is equal to delta TB plus TB naught. Delta TB is 0.0512 plus 373.15, 373.15. So our values will be 373.20 degree Celsius. This will be our TB. So TB will be 373.20 degrees Celsius. So this is what we get, 373.20. Out here you need to arrange the formulas and you will get 373.20 degrees Celsius. I hope you understand how to solve the problems. So now we shall solve our next problem. So here is the question. A solution containing 8 gram of a substance in 100 gram of diethyl ether boils at 36.86 degrees Celsius, whereas pure ether boils at 35.60 degrees Celsius. Determine molecular mass of the solute. Kb for ether is 2.20 Kelvin kg per mole. So this is the given out here. So first we shall, this is the question out here. So now we shall write down the given. Whatever is given in the question. A solution containing 8 gram of a substance in 100 gram of diethyl ether. So it means that we are adding 8 gram in 100 gram of diethyl ether. So this becomes your solute and this becomes your solvent, and we know that weight of a solvent is Wa and weight of a solute is Wb. So if you don't understand that, there's a simple trick which I've always said. Whenever 2 gram is given, always remember the first gram will be Wb, the second gram will be Wa. So I can write Wa is equal to 100 gram, Wb is equal to 8 gram. So when we add 8 gram of a substance, 8 gram of a substance in 100 gram of diethyl ether, that particular solution will boils at 36.86 degrees Celsius. So it means that after adding these two, the solution boils at 36.86 degrees Celsius. So it means that that is boiling point of solution. So you have Tb is equal to 86 degrees Celsius, 36.86 degrees Celsius. Why? Because we are adding 8 gram in 100 gram and that particular solution boils at this much temperature. Whereas pure ether boils at 35.60. Pure ether means that is Tb naught. What is Tb naught? Boiling point of pure solvent. And out here diethyl ether is a solvent. So you have 35.60 degrees Celsius. Determine the molecular mass of solute. So you're going to find Mb. So I'll just put question mark. You have Kb. Kb ether Kb is 2.02. 2.02. So these are your givens. So now we shall find Mb. We know the formula. Mb is equal to 1000 into Kb into Wb, Wa into delta Tb. So out here we have Kb, we have Wb, we have Wa, but we don't have delta Tb. So first we shall find delta Tb. So delta Tb is equal to Tb minus Tb naught. So you have 36.86 minus 35.60. So when you subtract this one, you shall have 1.26 degrees Celsius. So your delta Tb will be 1.26. So Mb is equal to 1000 into 2.02 into Wb is 8, Wa is 100 and delta Tb is 1.26. Always remember, you can solve this problem using simple multiplication and division, whereas you may also solve using log. So I just want to show you how you can solve using log as well. So I can write taking then we shall use log if you don't want to solve using multiplication and division. So log mb is equal to log 1000 plus log 2.02 plus log 8 minus log 100 minus log 1.26. So these are the values. So log mb log 1000 is 3, log 2.02 is 0. So we shall now look the log table. So here is the log table. We have 2.02. So I should go for 20 and then 2. Out here we have 20 and then 2. 3054. We have 3054 plus log 8. So when there is no log 8 out here, we need to go for log 80. So if we go for log 80, we have 9031. 0.9031. Log 100 is 2. Sorry, it's minus out here. Log 100 is 2. Log 1.26 is 0.126. 1004. 1004. I hope you know how to use the log table. If you don't know, you may check my previous video as to how. Subtract these values and we shall have 2.108. So now MB is equal to antilog 2.108. So our MB will be, we shall take the antilog of these values, 0.108. Always remember, whenever we take antilog, we'll take the values after the decimal. So 0.10 and then we shall go for 8. So out here we have 0.10 and then we shall go for 8. 1282. We shall have 1282. So what is the value? What is the formula for antilog? N plus 1. So out here we have 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we shall put the decimal after 3 digits. So our values will be 128.2 gram per mole. So this will be our values MB. We shall have 128.2 gram per mole. So using log, you may easily solve these values, or if you wish to solve using multiplication and division, it is up to you. You may easily solve those numbers as well. So now we shall do our last question. The boiling point of a solution containing 1.5 gram of dichlorobenzene in 100 gram of benzene was higher by 0.268 degrees Celsius. Calculate the molar mass of dichlorobenzene. Kb for benzene is 2.62. So again, we shall write down the given. So out here we have first gram and the second gram out here. So what did I say? Whenever they give you 2 grams, remember the first one will be WB. So WB is 1.5 gram. And then WA becomes 100 gram. So out here we have WA and WB of benzene, a solution, a boiling point of a solution containing. So after adding these two, always remember it will be a solution of benzene was higher. Again, the term higher is there. So what does it mean? It means it is delta TB. Why? Because delta TB is elevation in boiling point. So we have 0.268. 0.268 degrees Celsius. So delta TB is 0.268 degrees Celsius. Again, if you look at the equation, we have KB. KB is given. KB is 2.62. So these are the given. So now what do we need to find? We need to find MB, molar mass of solute. So if you read the question, what does TB means? What does TB not means? What does delta TB means? All those things you need to know, and then you can solve easily. So we have the formula MB is equal to 1000 into KB into WB WA into delta TB. So right away we can put down the values. WB is 1.5, WA is 100 into 0.268. So now let's remove all the decimals. If you remove the decimals, it becomes more easier to solve the problems. So after the decimals, we have 1, 2, 3 values. 3. So I'll put 3 zeros out here, 3 numbers. And then after the point, we have 1, 2, 3. So I'll put 3 zeros below. So now let's cancel all the zeros. We have out here 268, 268. So we are going to get gram per mole. Okay, that's my mistake out here. There is only 2 zeros. It is 100, not 1000. WA is 100. So I'll cancel 2 zeros and out here 2 zeros. So 1 zero will be left behind out here. So 15 into 0 will be 150. So this will be our answer, 150 gram per mole. So these are 4 questions from elevation in boiling point. So if you face any problem, you may please write down your doubts or questions in the comment section. I will happily answer all your doubts. And also just remember, in the questions there are some questions which I didn't solve. So in some questions you may see 10% that whenever we take 100%, right, 100% is the fullest. So 100% out of 100%, 10%, let's say out here urea, 100 by mass of urea. So it means that 10% is urea and the rest 90% will be, maybe it may be any solvent, it can be water. So let's take an assumption that we are adding urea in water. So 10% by mass of urea means that 10% will be urea and 90% will be water. So whenever it's say by mass, remember, convert the percent to gram. So 10 gram will be urea and the rest 90 gram will be water. So in this way you can separate. Whenever you see this type of question, 10% by mass, always remember, convert it into gram, take it into gram. So 10 gram will be urea and the rest 90 gram will be water. So WB will be 10 gram, WA will be 90 gram. So this way you can solve that type of problem as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for latest notification. Thank you.